I can from what I've learned, and Anatoly filled me in, he helped me out a little bit. So in this presentation, these were the slides on a big stage, and this is a slide of some of the most successful Forever Living business owners. And here's a short story about what Forever Living is doing and how much it's doing and where it's doing and how it's doing. So the whole business is basically built on plant to product to you. It's a very simple procedure. They grow the plants, they create the products, and they bring it to you. So the whole company is completely vertically integrated, meaning they have control over everything that's happening, and so they can make sure that the quality is good. They're not buying these products off of some other country. They're growing it themselves, they're packaging it themselves, and then they're delivering directly to you, to your door. So in the past year, I think, or past couple of years, I'm not sure exactly the time span, but Forever Living has decreased its water consumption by using different, more efficient faucets. And now they process over 192,000 pounds of leaf per day. And so as a measurement, it says it's about 24 African elephants of weight of aloe per day that is processed by these facilities. So it's a very, very large-scale production. And as you may already know, Forever Living has 3 large plantations, one in Arizona, one in Texas, and one in
Dominican Republic.
And Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So one other thing, Victoria has already mentioned this to us before at previous Success Days. There are goats. Forever Living actually has lots of goats, and the reason they do this is because on the plantation, this way you don't have to use fertilizer or bug killer, pesticides and all this other bad stuff. You just have goats. The goats don't eat the aloe, they don't want it, but they'll eat everything and anything that grows otherwise. And so there's this very natural way of doing it. I'm not quite sure, but also goats are probably producing some stuff that's good for the soil. Maybe, probably. Anyway, so there's over 50 million aloe vera plants and growing. So that's a really big number. I don't know. It's like 1 aloe plant for every 3 people in America. No, for every 6 people in America. Anyway, it's huge. It's amazing. Okay, so last year they used about 5 million gallons of pure aloe vera gel in the products. So millions of gallons of this fresh juice is produced on the plantations, is packaged right away within less than
8 hours.
8 hours? Yeah, so as soon as they cut it down, they bring it directly to the processing plant where they extract the juice, process it in a way so to preserve it, and then stabilize it, and then put it into the products directly. And as a silly little factoid, I guess, that means that you could fill up your bathtub every day for 275 years with this thing. I don't know. So this is a photo of the processing plant in Texas, I think. Is that right?
Yes.
Texas, thank you. It's huge, it's enormous, and here's a picture of it. And what happens is these conveyor belts of aloe are just constantly streaming. They're being filled in with a gel, constantly sterilized packages, protected. And as always said, I think these are 3 triple layer protected bottles. So they have the tools to make it safe to drink. Sorry. And this is another little factoid. Over 2,500 of Forever Living product SKUs. SKUs are the little barcodes on the back of products. So there's over 2,500 products that aloe vera has registered over the years, from various little bottles and labels and other things. And of course, these products are shipped all over the world in these crates. And these crates are going all over the world, and there's so many of them that are going to over 160 countries that you can stack them up, and it'll be higher in 1 year than 4.5 times the Mount Everest. So lots and lots and lots of these containers are going all over the world to people who want them. And now I think this is a Arizona. So this is a photo from Arizona plant. And recently, Forever Living has been repackaging some of the things that they've been selling. So it used to be that the Forever Shake, the shake that people drink, that she's drinking right now. So it used to come in these cardboard cylinders, and now it comes in a slightly different package. And this is part of the way that the company is reducing its waste is able to package more and transport more of it in smaller amount of space. So it's trying to optimize things. And this is another machine that they have, and that's the one that's packing the little tubes. So some of the products now come in little tubes instead of other bigger packages. So it's kind of reducing waste, it's more efficient, it's easier to use, just rip it open and you're done. So that's kind of nice. And so now they constantly perform quality tests on the products. What that means is, as it's going down the assembly line, somebody has to pull out a random one and test it for quality. Pull out a random one, test it for quality. And of course you do this over and over again as it's happening over and over again. And on average it looks like there's about 1.5 million quality tests per year, and that's basically 1 every 20 seconds. It's just constantly monitored for quality. They want the products to be the best that they can be. This is a photo of Europe, I think. Yeah, this is from Europe, a big warehouse that they have now. And that's what it looks like inside, just enormous. I don't know, it's kind of cool to see how much product people are using around the world. And so there's over 45,000 pallets of product that come into this facility, and then of course it gets sorted out and gets sent out to lots and lots of people. And it weighs about 500,000 people, so lots and lots of products. And another thing it says that over 20,000 parcels in a single day are shipped out in the end of August. So maybe that's a peak, but still that's lots and lots and lots of people that are wanting these products, that are constantly buying these products, and the company's sending them out all the time. Forever Living constantly purchases more land for its belongings. As far as if I remember right, Forever Living is completely debt-free, and they have a diversity of various assets. So they have various resorts that bring in extra money, they have other things, and they also buy land for their warehouses. So that seems kind of sensible. Instead of renting and spending money, they just buy the land and cut down the costs. So it's a really progressive company, I think, constantly focused on the future and the growth and sustaining it. And so basically to succeed in this business, just don't stop, just keep working at it. Talk to the person who invited you into the business. They'll be able to share with you what helped them. And if they don't know the answer, they can ask the person who invited them, and that will help you out as well. So it's a really good business where people have an incentive to help you succeed, and if you just keep working at it, you too can succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Boris.